Buttons are depressed. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other frickin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are. Two idiots who misinterpret the news so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Hello there, and welcome to another day of lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned. Hello, Conjurer. Giveaways are open, as Conjurer is doing on my stream. If you are here for a streamer bundle and you are a Shroud player, you need to go to twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang, bundle me. If you are here for Steam keys, You can always go over to Laz's side, twitch.tv/NBNN News, and bang I love free shit. Then come over to my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, and bang the bootay. Because I know what I'll be banging this weekend. Bootays. Got to give my birthday spankings to somebody, right?
That's right.
And yeah. And don't forget, if you're here for Steam keys and you don't want to wait for a giveaway, you can always tip either Laz or myself 300 bits. Earlier, what was it, this week or last week, where I gave a $70 game away?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just the last couple streams.
Yeah, I mean, so and then it's like, if you want to trigger giveaways or change the programming, as soon as we hit a 500-bit threshold, we will change programming to possibly to marbles, or you can also sub, and that will also trigger a giveaway.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look at this. Some names haven't seen out there in a while, including Rinaldi, the green guy. What's up, Rinaldi? Dab's a lot 420 in the audience today. Haven't seen Dabs in a while. And, of course, a bunch of the usual irregulars out there. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Wednesday, September
And
10th,
Sirlangs.
2025, here inside and outside and Shroud of the Avatar. And it's somebody's birthday today. So happy birthday to my hetero life mate there, Jack Cynicist.
And not only that, I did get the multivitamins.
Well, we had somebody play Happy Birthday on top of Happy Birthday, so...
Hey.
You know,
Sing it in the round.
I think I'll just add this. Happy birthday!
Yes.
Why, thank you, Lumir.
Yes, happy birthday.
And
This half century old today.
And Sir Langs is saying in my chat that he got 7 new people to Shroud. Hopefully they stick around. Yes. I know, Conjurer. This is the alive men's 50 plus, which is better than the Centrum Silver.
Yeah.
Although I also do have your good old fashioned one a day.
So I didn't see this, but this just showed up in my mini feed. Remember yesterday? I said we had somebody who actually used PayPal to send a tip in.
Yes.
There was actually came up in the mini feed over here. Thanks for the great music and honest podcast in Shroud of the Avatar.
Yes.
My in-game name is By Tour. So By Tour.
Okay. Tour.
Now we know who you are, and thank you
again. I haven't seen
for
By Tour in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But that was just interesting that it's popping up here now instead of just yesterday, even though it's been there a while. But I do have a couple things I want to get to today. I've actually had a couple of YouTube comments here, so I want to get to those. Because we haven't had a chance to do that lately. So let me see if I can find both of those real quick. Here's one. And how far back was the other one? Okay.
Laz. What am I looking at?
I'm going to just give you the screenshots because
Okay.
It's just easier to do it this way than to have you try and go and find the actual.
The video and then the comment.
Yeah, exactly. That's one, and then here is the other one. And let me copy this one. So now you have this one. And then we can put these up on screen and actually talk about some YouTube comments and what our audience out there has got to say. So I appreciate the feedback from everybody, of course. So first one was
Because
from a few days ago, 6 days ago.
yes, as T Branch says, it's more fun to flame the players for playing the goddamn game than promoting a double XP event. Joke's on them. They'd have more people to treat like crap if they promoted this POS. Yeah. And then follow that up with a couple of days ago with KWB. Played the game for an hour today. The new player experience is so bad and the game seems poorly optimized. I uninstalled it. Perhaps it's time to go back and revamp the whole intro to the game. And KWB will let you know that they've only revamped the intro 4 times.
I thought it was 3 myself, but yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, too many times.
Be 5.
Yeah, too many times.
Yeah, I mean, it's like these veteran game designers know how to build a game that is exciting. Yes. And at one point in time, we actually had tutorial scenes to actually help you with things. Then that got replaced with different sets of tutorials. And can't we see the tutorials if we go to the Isle of Storms?
No. Debs
Can't you see
something
it off in the
must
distance?
need updating as none of the videos work.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you could always just join us in Discord and just listen straight to us.
Yeah.
Although you won't get to hear any videos that we play or anything like that.
I don't know why the videos aren't working. We are live and our videos. Let me just verify that the videos are up. Should be. Yeah, I'm there.
TV/Cinesys.
Yeah, I see them both live on. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, you just went to NBNN.info, didn't you?
No, I went to Twitch. I have the link to the Twitch, okay. All the Shroud Avatar streams, and you can see that both of our streams say that they're live. I mean, I can click on it. Streams say that.
So I could click on my buttons and then
mine's
create an echo effect for everybody.
Yeah, I just did that. And of course, I got to sit through an ad on yours because
Yeah, my audio still sucks. Still sounds hollow. I don't know why it sounds hollow.
But
I wish it didn't sound hollow.
We're gonna do this for Jack today.
Oh, you are? Oh, Dabs can watch via Mozilla, not Explorer. Well, don't you mean Edge? If you're still running Internet Explorer, you might want to upgrade. Although your IRC channel just got disconnected.
Yeah, that happens.
And no space in there, Thorin, strong arm, for hound the, or actually bang the bouquet. Yes.
Yeah, so that didn't go through, huh? Okay, well. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Silly thing.
But anyway, moving right along, as we were talking about yesterday, I'm going to hope that you actually have the
Something
YouTube
from
open.
yesterday open?
YouTube?
Well, I have your YouTube channel, but I can always go to at Shroud of the Avatar.
Yes,
and
go ahead and
bring
get
that up and
transcript up.
And go to videos and the last video, the release 141 update.
With Ravlox and Allium, yes.
Yeah. Because okay, bringing up the transcript now. Dun, dun, dun.
Absolutely.
Where am I going to? Another 7-minute intro, or that's when they start talking. I lost the camera.
Something like that. Something like that. But unfortunately, I don't see Tina in the audience today. But Tina, when you do catch up on this, you'll get to actually hear this, because as much, Dabs, if you need it, we'll just do this for you. You can just click the link from that link and follow the Discord link in from
Join
chat.
us in Discord.
Yeah. And get yourself a new browser while you're at it. But anyway. But Tina was making the joke about the Money Pit and Birch Island in episode 3, and what he didn't realize is that that's actually what Ravlox says he has planned. So we're gonna jump to 2510 just to give us a little lead in here.
Yeah,
he's going to add a money pit.
Yeah,
the
game is a money pit these days, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. Oh, you mean 2512?
12510. Sorry, 12510.
Oh, well, you said yeah.
I know. I missed the one. Sorry.
The one is very important because that's a lot of scrolling to get to that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 hour. Damn. 125. 10. Okay, I am there.
Now I am. Now I've got a pause here. I may have to just refresh and do this again. Yep, let me refresh and do this again.
You could just click on the 2510 again.
Yeah, well, it was sitting there with the circle just taking its own time, so I figured maybe there was something wrong.
And Sentinel with the comment that no money pit here, sub has been removed. Wink wink, nudge nudge. And then thank you for the birthday wish. But yeah. I should share a text message I got earlier this morning from my brother, and that's my younger brother. Shit, I should take this one because his wife's been having some health issues.
I'll take it real quick. And while he's doing that, I will go to a different topic while we're waiting on Jack getting here. And we'll jump over to this one from Soulless Pawn, a new player out there. Got the chance to sit and chat with him and talk about some stuff the other day. And again, love you new guys for your enthusiasm out there, but you got to realize what we're dealing with and what actually can and can't happen around here. But Soulless Pawn has this to say: wolf, bear, lions, tigers, mounts.
Oh my.
Yes, thank you, Lomir. I'd like to eventually buy a mount. I was looking through the mounts, and there are a lot of cats, but no pups or cubs. You could keep them basic or possibly make them more vibrant, adding colors or visual effects to them, or even keep armor plating so they are more flavor. Wolf, bear, lions, tiger, mounts. I went to a topic while we were waiting for you to finish.
Well, oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Jantic
So
says it
many,
would be nice to be able to dye our mounts or / pets. Yeah.
Well, what about them actually showing the pet gear that they're wearing?
Yeah. All that would be nice, but let's get back to where we were going with this.
Shroud of the Half-Athar?
125.10. Let me make sure
Yes.
the volume is up. It is. And
we are
anytime.
clicking play in 3, 2, 1, play.
And we're looking, again, skill set wise, we're looking to expand skill sets of the devs who are on the team to assist, so we could get that done a little bit quicker. But once that's done, episode 3 is also already in progress as far as the direction, the plot lines, the outline for it, and if it's not already obvious, Birch Island is going to lead you into episode 3. So that's, Birch Island isn't just like, oh, we're adding a couple of dungeons, and there's going to be the lead into the plot line. So of course I'm going to be vague about this. I'm not going to tell you all the stuff because otherwise, what's the use of that? But when those dungeons are in play, NPCs will start having rumors, and you'll start finding out what's going on there. So even as episode 2 is going to go in and become visible to the players, then episode 3 will be able to start getting that in there. One of the things I want to change is development-wise, that I think Shroud didn't do well. There were good intentions. Nothing's, wasn't like they did it wrong or anything like that. But in general, games are made behind closed doors. And so one of the things I want to change is that we don't go out like zone by zone and say, okay, here's the next zone, here's the next zone, and all this. So like the whole early access to episode 2 is out there as it is now, and it's like piecemealed out. We'll have early access to episode 3, 4, and 5, but I don't want to do it where on a month-to-month basis you get like one more NPC with another leg of a quest or something. So I want to try to get the stuff ironed out and structured, so that way when we start going into the early access aspect of it, it's a little bit more put together, and that way you can have access to it. And then we do as Portalarium Star and Richard would say, it's that last 20%, the polish part. That's where the early access should be. That's the beta. That's when you guys come back and say, oh yeah, you get, these visuals are bad, or these quests are broken. That's all that fixed stuff. So we should do the structure of it first, and then get that out to you guys.
You think?
And of course, what I'm aiming to do here is that it should not take years to get this done. In reality, based on the structure that I want to do, the way, and this comes along with along the lines of the way Tanglemire, I think, is one of the ones, right? That we have the 3 different difficulty levels in the scene.
Spindleskog.
All right, good. So Spindleskog is done, right? You go in there, and then you could actually get over to a harder version, and then the extreme version. Which we do want to put more of those in for the scenes, because I know that's going to come up here too, as well, based on what I'm saying.
I think that needs some checking before we expand it to other scenes, because I don't think the resource nodes scale.
Oh, okay.
They don't.
And that may. Well, yeah. All right. No worries, but it's feasible, so we'll sort that out.
All right, go ahead and click pause. Yeah, go ahead and click pause there, because I mean,
there's a lot of questionable comments there.
First off, being made behind closed doors, does he realize that The folks at Portalarium opened their doors more than any other gaming company ever to allow us to actually come to the offices, to sit in the offices, to give input. I mean, how many times a week did you used to go visit the offices when the offices were available and open, for crying out loud? I mean, there were times where you were down there twice, 3 times a week, wasn't it?
Well, no, not. I think the most I ever went down there was twice in a week, and that was release related and dropping off beer. But I didn't hang around the offices very
Yes.
long. I wasn't like some of the people that would actually go through and hang out for like an entire day, which I think is actually
You know, like Casey
distracting.
Winfield.
Yes, distracting to the devs as much as you think you're talking to them.
Yes.
So people must hang out there all the time, then, right?
Well, a few people did go in there quite frequently.
Yes. And some people even got
since
themselves banned out of there because they spent too much time there.
Yeah.
Casey.
Well, but then like the other thing is, since you are crowdfunding the development, the releasing frequency was actually related to, hey, this is how we can show our backers what we're adding.
Well, yeah.
And this is what we're doing.
In the
and
beginning,
we're continuing this development. I mean, that even continued because remember, it's like when the game went free to play, they fucked up the add-on store and Crown Shop and fucked up subscriptions and everything else. The only way to continue to pay things is, hey, you got $5 for episode 2 access. And it's like, you need to find a way to actually have those things. Well, whatever. What is it? Is that accurate? Whatever.
1995 or something like that.
Yeah, something. But you got to be able to fucking fund your development there, Rav. And the Portnip team has done everything they can do to make less and less money, which means you're not able to fund those things.
And
there were actually a few,
not even 19.99, not 20, 19. I don't know where they came up with the arbitrary 19. Yes. Should have just made it an even 20.
Even, and this is a comment from Tina, even with the cons and proper live streams were more open, it got far less open as Chris took more and more control.
Yeah.
And that is one where it's like that. It's the same way that the money that they were making on their monthly telethons dropped substantially the more closed-minded they became. Yeah. Who? But the other thing, like the stupid thing is, like, as Rav is like trying to misquote the dev team as far as like the final 20%, it is where 80% of the work is done.
Yes.
That's the quote, not
where the polish
the bones are laid out in the first 8. Yeah. It's the final 20% is where 80% of the work is done, because you're refining and fixing and refining. It takes a lot more time to go through and iterate those things than it does to initially develop.
Sillet says, yeah, we're getting talked down to the way he likes it. Yeah. Again, well, that was part of one of the YouTube comments from T Branch. It's more fun to flame the players for playing the game than promoting double XP events. Yes, joke's on them. They'd have more people to treat like crap if they promoted this. Yes. Yeah, first off, I'm not blaming anybody. It's not like they weren't doing it right, but we're gonna do it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
We even heard that comment from Chris.
Yeah.
Um,
when you're putting now, it makes a little bit more sense that the lead in and some rumors and hints would be dropped in the Money Pit, Birch Island, whatever. The way I had phrased it was going to lead to episode 3. And Tina made a point of pointing out that how are you going to do that when it's all the way up here on the map and episode 3 is supposed to be way down south? Makes a little bit more sense the way he described it there. Again, I was just paraphrasing yesterday what I heard, which was, that episode 3 was going to get started in, this new Money Pit, which is ridiculous. How long has he been working on the Money Pit? 6 months now? Oh, Jack's got another phone call. Yeah, 9 months, 10 months, almost a year. Way too long.
Guessing 9 months.
Yeah. Sentinel says, years ago, Chris Spears told me to play other games, forget what the context of the chat was. So I did. Yeah. Couldn't even build a functioning bridge to the Money Pit. I think the bridge actually worked. I just think he blocked it off initially because the dungeons weren't working properly. Even though they supposedly tested the dungeons by dropping them in some random place. I forget where he randomly dropped that in.
Or they hadn't had enough, or hadn't had any money in the Money Pit yet.
Yeah. And Tina pointing out that even the cons and the proper live streams are more open. They got far less open when Chris took more and more control. Yes. Again, my and I stand by this. My point of where failure was is when they stopped drinking on live streams. When they stopped drinking, when they stopped having fun, they stopped raising money, and everything started going downhill because they started pandering to this PG-13 BS that we know.
That's also around the time where Chris started taking over.
Well, yeah, that's what we're talking about here. That's what Tina was pointing out.
And hey, name we haven't. It is time for streamer bundles, and
yeah, I see you.
My bundle's going to
them before announcing them. Yeah.
hey! I mean that's the way we do things around here.
No, it's not. I like to announce that we're closing the streamer bundles, give somebody a chance.
Not like they have. You have to remember the 6-second delay. You would actually have to announce it, then pause, and
like I'm doing right now. Yes, absolutely.
Whereas I have already sent mine out to Zindic Lings, who is
Hugo in pieces. Going out to Steve.
Yes. You're 50 now, so the delay will be natural, especially in the thought process. But the entire confrontational attitude towards the community when, as Rav live streams, it shows that 1, he is not a professional world builder. 2, he is not a professional developer, programmer, as he's talking about these things. And if he was showing any expertise with these things, I think people would be able to take him much more seriously. Instead, it is, no, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. To people that have
we have a really good idea, because again, we've been around since like day one. And
well, not as developers, but
Yeah.
other people that are developers or are
And
playing around in
I
Unity as
gotta
well.
take this one, so unfortunately, I'll be right back.
But the confrontational
Hello?
attitude is, and you need to mute yourself.
Hello.
Hello?
There, Laz is.
Hello? Hello? Hi, on the air. What's going on?
What time is it?
1:30.
Oh, you want me to the show?
Yeah. What's up?
Well, Booch is in the hospital.
Oh, that's not good.
No. So I'll have to try and get you later. It's hard getting these calls out. I'll call you back in about an hour.
All right, I'll be here.
All right, love you. Bye.
All right, love you. Bye. Yep, had
No,
to take
I
that
wasn't-
one. That
I
was
wasn't-
coming from Europe.
Laz, you just dropped Discord. You didn't mute yourself.
No, I went and went down to the office.
Okay, but you still did not mute
Yeah,
yourself on your stream.
No,
Yeah.
usually it just goes, you know. Oh, you mean they were still able to hear me on the microphone? Yeah, I guess so.
Yes. Yeah.
That's fine.
hence I used.
All the answer Jack pointed out, of course.
Is usually the phone transfers from my headset and cuts the headset and stuff out, but that didn't work.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, no big deal. My father
Yeah.
calling from Europe, letting me know that the cat's in the hospital again. So
Okay.
that may mean that may have to cut
You're
this
driving
week short. Yeah, don't know yet, but he's going to call me back in about an hour. He's overseas right now,
Okay.
so yeah.
Yes. Oh man, but I don't know what to tell Ravalox other than, look, we all know that you guys are learning as you do things. You've been learning for the last 3 years. And what have you delivered in the 3 years? We've been waiting for episode 2 for 7 years. You're now talking about episode 3 when you haven't even finished episode 2.
Yes.
You introed the Hell Dungeon and Birch Island last Christmas. So that was 9 months or 10 months ago, which means you started working on that over a year ago. And we have not seen it completed as of yet.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So let's talk more about episode 2. Let's jump to 5359.
Oh, 5359.
Yes, because the word episode appears 15 times in this transcript. So we're jumping to the first mention of
episode
2 coming up here in just a minute. So we're jumping to 5359, and anytime you are ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
It definitely causes problems as far as getting the content done, especially now that the content is getting more complex. And Sanio's working on a zone. Episode 2 is being worked on. A lot of this stuff is not gonna. There's no quick rewards. No quick. Do something for 5 seconds and say, oh look, there you go, new content this month, new content next month. This stuff is getting more complex, so it's taking longer to get it done with the size of the team as it is, which we've keep on saying over and over, but it's true. So this is not sustainable as far as doing monthly releases in a full-blown manner. So I got to figure out a way around that and get it to a point where we don't have to stop our development. Not to mention I have to shed more hats. So we have our intern. Hopefully the intern is gonna work out very well and take on some of the monthly tasks. Like I haven't even sent out the newsletter yet because it's on my plate to do. So that needs to go out. That needs to go out in the next day or two.
All right, stop there.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you don't need to shed more hats. You need to sit down and finish what you freaking started. Okay? You don't need to take on other projects. You need to finish a project and then move on to the next project because you squirrel too much. I'm sorry. You know, you've got a Lord of the Isle dungeon that still needs to be done. You got episode 2 that needs to be done. You're working on Birch Island. You're working on this new lava dungeon that we don't need. You're working on new dungeon pieces that we don't need. And I can't tell you how many other things that I can think of that you've just started and never completed. Pick a project, complete the freaking
finish
project,
it.
move on. Next.
Then
Pick the project, complete the project, move on. Next. Yes.
well,
Not hard.
as I say, it's like they need a project manager to drive the project.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
sit there and say, no, you need to work on this. You need to work on this. Why isn't this completed?
Finish a project.
On.
Any project.
Yes.
Please, says Sentinel. That's
Yeah.
right.
Any one of the 100 projects that we have been told is coming. And that's where the joke is whether or not they
Need a
they
chief velocity
ask
officer.
Rev
That's right.
if they
Cadre.
need the chief velocity officer. Yes. Which is absolutely yes. You need someone to actually drive
Need a guy
what
with
is
a
being
big
developed.
stick. That's right. You need a guy who
And-
knows how to drive stick. That's right. Knows how to use
Yes.
that stick. Yeah. Knows how to
Yeah.
get people motivated and I mean again, all this going on, he's saying there that we got to stop. Why do you got to stop? No. You don't have to. Again, this is where I don't understand. You're trying to get this freaking dungeon in month after month after month, and you promised it 1 month, and then it didn't come out. And then you said next month we'll have it, but it didn't complete right, so we'll put it in halfway through the month, and you still couldn't pull that off. And then the next release came out, and you still couldn't complete it by that release, and we're still waiting for it. How about just stop telling people you're going to put something in and just work on it till it's fucking finished? Then QA it properly, like giving it more than 24 hours, which it didn't even get QA.
Yeah.
And, like when you go into lockdown, put it on the QA and give it a week for people to get in there and mess with it. And then if it works, then you can take and put it into the gold patch for release. If it doesn't, you don't make any more promises about you'll get it in half month or a week later in the next patch. You just hold on to it until it QA's okay, and then you get it released. Not too tough to do if you want to just. Tina says, what is lockdown? I know you should have put a big /S on that because I know you're being sarcastic, but most people may not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, is or at least now he's admitting to his what? Whip? ADHD. Oh, ADHD. Okay, I see. Yeah.
The squirreling.
No,
everybody's got ADHD.
He admitted that. Yes, he missed that all the time. But again, in my opinion, and this is my 2 cents, don't live stream. Work on what you need to work because you're not getting anything done in a 6-hour live stream. You probably could have got twice as much done and completed if you weren't sitting there, A, talking to Scotty, B, trying to field questions, or C, paying attention to chat while you're trying to get your video of your cameras back on screen while you're trying to do work in Unity. Okay, you don't need all those distractions. Just do the work. Or if you really want to get interesting, get into OBS, click the record button, and go to work. And then publish it to YouTube without the distractions and let people watch what you were working on so you didn't have those distractions. You know, you can do that. You can actually just make a recording and then upload it. You don't have to be live. You probably have more luck with that. Yeah.
And
what do you mean link to the
if you're
Discord? Discord should bring you to discord.me/NBNN, and then you click in join server. And then when you join server, it says redirecting. Please wait.
And then
WRFB Discord. I don't see what the problem is. Don't see what the problem is. It should be working
it's
just
something.
fine. Yeah.
It's something, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doran says it would be a 5-minute video. No, it still wouldn't be a 5-minute video because it would take them 5 minutes to get everything open. I mean, come on, it takes them up to 12 minutes just to get from the intro screen to the opening. Yeah.
Yep.
Steve, are you in the other? What's your Discord name? Maybe I can just send you an invite, or you can ping me in the Shroud Discord, and I can send you an invite from there.
Done.
But anyway,
Yes.
moving right along. Ready to jump to the next episode?
Yeah.
Comment?
Yeah.
No, we already did that one. So, 122.04. We'll start with that. 124.04. I'm sorry, 124.04. Sorry.
Okay, 24. Oh.
Okay, hold on. Just go to discord.me/NBNN and tell me what happens. Yeah, you should be able to get there from there. Hugo sent an in-game whisper. That doesn't help me in Discord. I'll see if that works.
It doesn't work within Discord just because the Discord code would be like capital G, lowercase fuck. But if you just go to the discord.me, you can join server and that will launch your Discord stuff. But yes. Okay. I am at 2404. 12404.04.
Let's see if that can. Yeah, that doesn't work as a name to invite.
Oh.
Unfortunately. All right, anyway, count us in.
Okay, we are clicking play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Mentioned this, I think it was my last stream, that we have the outline for the third book, which does cover episode 2, and then we have plans. I have the plot lines laid out, but not outlines of the books yet for book 4, 5, and 6, which will be episodes 3, 4, and 5, respectively. So once once we get all that going, the outlines of the books are. This is what wasn't done originally for the first 2 books. What should have been done is that the books are being outlined first, so the plot lines will now align with the main plot lines in the game. So the book outlines will be used to start doing the mainline quests for all the future episodes. We have episode 2 in progress. Sanyo is actively working on that. And we're looking, again, skill set wise, we're looking to expand skill sets of the devs who are on the team to assist, so we could get that done a little bit quicker. But once that's done, episode 3 is also already in progress as far as the direction, the plot lines, the outline for it, and if it's not already obvious, Birch Island is going to lead you into episode 3. So that's,
we're back to where
Birch
we
Island isn't just
started
a
Yeah.
yeah, Sentinel, that's probably the first time you're hearing that. Books 4, 5, and 6. Yes, for something that has only 5 episodes. And for something that only is contractually obligated for 3 books. So we really have no idea where he's coming up with 4, 5, and 6 and pulling this one, where that's coming from whatsoever. Steve, again, not finding you even in the Shroud Discord. Again, if you're in the Shroud Discord, just find me. I'm listed under the Hospitalers up top, and DM me there in Shroud Discord, and I can send you a link that way.
Yes.
That's the easiest way. Or just go to discord.me/NBNN, and I don't know why that link's not working, but it should be. I mean, I just checked it. But anyway, moving right along. So yeah, books 4, 5, and 6, we have no clue either. There we go.
Why even worry about the books at this point, considering look at the sales for book 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you really need to do to see whether or not, like, spending that time to write that book. And remember, Tracy Hickman had the contract to write 3 books. So why does he need to outline book 3?
Yeah, good question.
When that should have already been done.
There we go. So you should now have an invite into the server. And you should be able to get in here just by joining that voice button and coming on in and saying hello. There he is. There he is. Thorin, I don't know. He want to be a writer. Again, this is something that has got me perplexed because, again, he talks about this like he's actually writing the plot and he's actually doing this, but the people who are contracted to do the books are Tracy Hickman and Richard Garriott. So I don't know what I mean. I understand that he supposedly proofread book 2, but proofreading a book
and writing one completely
and
different.
writing one, yeah, or coming up with plot lines or a whole storyline, especially when you're working on something that's coming out of the minds of somebody like Tracy Hickman. Tracy comes up with this shit and he's got it all up here. And he comes up with it as, creatively as he needs to. So, I don't know what his, again, where the thought process is, where he thinks books 3, 4, and 5, 4, 5, and 6 are coming from. I have no idea. So, really, I don't. Do we have time for one more?
Well, it depends on how quick it is.
I don't know. Make it as quick as you want to. Let's go.
If you run out of time, pause it.
125.
124.04.
We already did that one. We have 2 episodes in progress. Well, you can't finish fucking one, so why are you starting on the third?
Okay. I guess we did. So, actively working. Got to jump down. Got to jump down. Yeah, I guess we really don't. At least not from this standpoint at the moment. But while I'm thinking about it, Sentinel. He reopened this thread from last year. And again, we're going to just throw this up for giggles and grins just to get out of here with. I'll throw you the link.
Okay.
I'll throw you the link so that we can where are the players?
Where are the players?
Yes, this
There
was
are none.
originally posted October 29th, 2024, about a year ago. And I love the answer from Alley-oop. I'm not even going to get into reading Al Dorian.
Oh, okay, so we'll go with Alley-oop's answer. I used to play constantly, but was unable to play for quite a while. But now I'm wondering if anyone is playing.
No, I was not even going to say that. I was just going to go.
Okay.
The topic was, where are the players? And Alley-oop's answer was,
Castle Atos, north of Sultan, is pretty much common meeting spot, as it has a learning blessing that only works while you're there, and a convenient training ground nearby, and health and crit focus and blah 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 that are stronger the more people that are in the scene. And you get it, so it attracts a bunch of people at once. Should we travel to Castle Atos to see how many people are there?
Nah. Again, answer. Until we get to today.
Today.
Sentinel. Sentinel, why are you commenting on a year-old post, dude? Come on, man. I thought you were better than
it's
that.
because the necro posting and the automatic of locking of posts after a period of time is working perfectly.
The last post was from Conjure Dragon in January 25, which again was still a little late to the party, but yeah. Why are you now, 9 months later, but okay, now Sentinel, because actually
we're around, though probably in private mode somewhere. Harder to see us when in hiding. Give us a shout in universe chat if you need help or just want to talk. Oh, and welcome.
Yes. And then Psycho.
Usually East Reach groups daily or the breach. Wait, hold on. How many active in-game groups are there? There is one with currently 2 out of 12 players.
Yes.
That was started 2 hours ago.
Rinaldi, thank you for the follow. I did give you a shout out earlier in the stream, but thank you for the official. The thread got resurrected because a spam bot put a few posts in the thread today, so it bumped the thread, which is by Sentinel.
Spam bot. Yeah.
Put the posts where though? I mean,
in that thread, and so the thread got necro.
Well, again, he had to either go looking for it. Nothing is out there going, hey,
Hey, but if a spam bot revived that thread and then he's like, oh, it's a new thread and doesn't look at the dates.
Right, but where is
That
the
is
spam bot?
very
That's what
easy.
I'm saying. They're...
Well, it got deleted.
Oh, no. I know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. There was another post today that said, "Where are players?" And that was yeah. um,
Oh man.
Players can be found in yeah. So is that what it did? Okay, it did it from that thread. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
because
Lebu going to be getting a streamer bundle from me because it's
I was
that
gonna
time.
say that makes sense. Okay, now that makes sense, Rinaldi. Because I did get that and I saw it and I realized that it was deleted, but I didn't realize that it brought you to this post. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for that clarification. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yes, time for us to pull the final giveaways of the day. So let's see who our wieners are going to be. And Lebu Ebu.
Getting the streamer bundle from both of us, and then Andrea Kill on Site getting a copy of The Evil Within from me.
Very cool. How much?
Yes, $20.
Nice.
$20 game. There you go.
All right. There's Lebu with his streamer bundle. I am currently down to 14. And pulling the game key giveaway, picking our wiener. And Thorin Strongarm, you are going to get yourself a copy of. Gotta scroll down.
Dun, dun, dun.
Biz, B Simulator. Buzz.
Wait.
B Simulator on Steam. And the B Stimulator on Steam is a $20 game. No shit.
Nice.
Yeah. You get to buzz and be a bee out there in the world. But we got to wrap things up here. I will try and keep everybody updated to what the things are going on with us. Don't know. I will send it to you in just a moment, and you'll just be able to go to Steam
Copy it into
and copy it in
Steam,
Steam.
activate a key.
Yeah, and get it.
Go to games, go to activate a product on Steam.
And copy and paste it in there. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here. We'll be back with more, maybe tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
And this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.